We should be back.
Okay, thank you. So the executive committee for the Board of Education just met in executive session, and we are now back in public session. Today is July 3, 2023. And Colonel Guyer, do we have any action as appropriate or necessary coming out of executive session?
We do not.
Okay, thank you. So next up, we have the Pledge of Allegiance. Or, yeah, no, approval of the agenda, I'm sorry, first. Oh, we already did that, sorry. Now we have the Pledge of the Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. We have, the media has been properly notified. Next, we have the approval of the June 20, 2023 committee meeting minutes. Would you like to make a motion, Dick?
Approve the June 30th committee meeting minutes.
June 20th.
It's June 20.
June 20th.
Yeah. All right. I'll second it. Any discussion, Colonel Guyer?
None.
No. All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Was absent. Give me a second to.
Thank you.
Okay, let me get the agenda up.
All right. Now this is the next board meeting agenda.
And this will obviously change now. Do we want to start the meeting at 4:30 now?
Well, can I see what else we have in executive session? Okay. Yeah, I would think we would need to, wouldn't you, Dick? Yeah. Okay, so 4:30, and Wendy will give the wording for
The language.
the language,
Yes.
right, for the discussion regarding safety and security
I'm
plans.
just gonna put a placeholder, safety and security.
Yeah, that's fine. Anything there at the top that's so you change the time. That looks all good. We'll have the rest of the meeting on July 12th if needed. Okay. All right. We have a
We have
the
one,
usual things. Yeah, the agenda, the Pledge of Allegiance, media, silence, moment of silence, media notification. We have one point of celebration.
we do have a moment of silence of a principal. I'll get the name, Mr. Wilburn.
Isaac Wilburn. Yeah,
Okay, passed.
Yeah.
So, well, I'll have that information for you to give.
thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, then we have our first public comments. We
And
have-
I was just told taking clock off, so clock is gonna come in August now and not in July.
Okay, thank you. Chair report, I'm not sure yet what we'll have there.
Okay.
The only committee that will have met,
The academic committee has met and they're the only ones who are going to
Okay.
meet prior to the meeting. And the information that was shared in academic committee is going to be moved under student achievement. So that is the presentation that was made, and the recommended motion will follow after the presentation.
okay. So, couple things then. I would suggest one, Avid, I don't know what that is, and so the Dr. R recently explained it to me. Can you write out what that stands for?
So, Robin, that stands for Achievement via Individual Determination.
Okay.
But my question, Robin, is, did you say that was from committee or in the superintendent's report?
The Avid presentation is under the superintendent's report, but Mary told me it's the same presentation that was given in academic committee.
Correct. So I would like it to come through the superintendent's report.
Right.
And just when academic committee, addresses it like they normally do, they would just say, we'll have more on it in the superintendent's report kind of thing.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'll finish putting the rest of the information on there.
Okay, and the motion is going to be this recommended motion for approval of the local board courses?
Approve. Yes,
Okay, so, and have the motion as it's going to be from Chair Chloe Gordon. Yep, perfect. All right. Then not much there.
there is going to be Robert Small's easement that's being brought forward. Robert will give that to me this week when he gets back.
Okay. And that's not out of any committee?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, and then we have board meeting minutes for the consent agenda, and then all the rest is the usual stuff. All right, Colonel Guyer, are you satisfied? We can look at our list.
That's fine.
You want to go to the future topics list?
Sure.
Okay. You want me to keep scrolling?
Not, yeah, I'm doing it. Okay. Okay. Yep, we can go to page 2.
This, the last item here on page 2,
Mm-hmm.
that came out of academics, Angela was going to explain it more, or Chloe. It's coming from academic committee and from Carlton Dallas, and it's a recommendation that they wanted to do at a work session.
Okay.
So I can clean up the words more
Okay.
once he.
Yeah, that seems like a better work session discussion.
Yeah. And they were looking at perhaps not, well, you all can set which work session.
Okay. So Dick, I think
Perhaps
we
in January.
plenty on the agenda,
I think so.
because we have and that doesn't seem like any of these are real good topics that could be developed by Dr. Rodriguez's staff in literally 2 days or something, given the holiday. Yeah. Okay. All right. Is there anything else, Dr. Rodriguez, you would like on the agenda?
No, I think, we've covered everything on there, and I agree with your assessment on keeping the agenda as is.
Okay. All right. Do we, so that, I guess the next order of business is, do we need to discuss any other agenda? I don't think so. Dick?
Have we decided what the work session is going to be in August, what the dates are, times?
Yes, it's going to stay what it is that the board voted on August 25th, which is a Friday, and the hours are going to shift from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And that allows then there's several members who will be driving to Greenville that afternoon. So that allows both things to happen. Go ahead.
And they were going to do the Battery Creek ribbon cutting ceremony based off of how we shifted our work session time. So if we're moving it from 8 to 1, then they'll do the ribbon cutting, say about 1:15 to give you all time to. So they're shifting the Battery Creek ribbon cutting ceremony as well.
Okay. All right. So then our next order of business is to decide, Dick, on the next meeting.
Are you all available Monday, July 24th? That's 1 week prior to our next meeting of August 1st.
I am.
Yes. I am too.
Okay, 5 o'clock.
5 works well for me. Yep. And I know
Okay.
Angela usually works well for. Okay. All right. So that will be the next agenda setting meeting. And we'll do it via Zoom like we've been doing. All right. And if there's no further business, we can adjourn by unanimous consent. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you, everybody,
Thank
for participating. Bye.
Bye, thank you. Happy 4th.